The more that I'm reading, the more I get fed up. I'm working till I'm on a whole nother level. They lurking, I'm humble, but I'll never settle. I'm certain they hate on my name if I let them. My flow is as sharp as stilettos, bars hitting harder than shots at the venom. My demons retarded like they wanna play, but I'm hot like Montana, so pray for the devil. It's me, SimbaTv. Bang! What is good, YouTube fam? It's your boy Simba coming back here again with another reaction video for you guys today. For today's reaction video, we got Upchurch. I'm leaving the internet. Now, this could be Upchurch trolling, or he can be serious, okay? Upchurch took to Instagram and he said, look, I turned off my comments because I don't want to deal with the bullshit. Until y'all respect me, put some respect on my name, I'm not turning the comments back on. And Upchurch has said to me and friends in the past, and even to his YouTube channel, that he can care less about the internet itself. All he really cares about is making music, his friends and family, you know, and his fans. You know, the whole internet, he can do without it, man. So I'm curious to see what he's talking about in this video. If you guys are not yet subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Become part of the notification. Gang, 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 gang. We're bringing new videos to you every single day. So without further ado.
You thought I was leaving. Isn't that cute? You can't get rid of me that quick. Now, I know there's a lot of people here from my apology video of me not saying an apology at all whatsoever. And if you're new here, there's two things you need to know about me. One, if I give a fuck about something, I really give a fuck about it. Two, if I don't give a fuck about something, I really don't give a fuck about something.
True.
And with all these new people coming in, I don't think they understand me. I don't think they understand that the way my thought process is and the environment that I choose to keep myself in has kept my common sense and my common decision making to a bare minimum, if that makes sense. It's more simplistic. It has nothing to do with well, how are we gonna say this, or how are we gonna tell the media this? How are we? Yeah, around here we don't do that.
Church is his own man. He speaks his own mind, and he'll never let someone dictate that. And that's why we all truly love church.
I'm a common man with a very uncommon life, which is why I think this is so fun to me. The people in the comments and stuff, it's like going to the gym for me. It's like, I really like the mind games. The mind games make me happy. Like the kind of person I am, you know, you see a lot of celebrities over the year have broken down and have done crazy stuff like shave their head, like go ballistic on the internet, make these videos of them like totally breaking down on camera to show everyone. That's never gonna happen with me because I haven't stuck myself in an environment where I have to do that. And that's what I love about my career. I don't have to stick myself in these situations where everything has to be golden to the viewer, because that's the thing. And
I like that. I like how he puts that. He's saying, look, man, I'm very transparent. You know, you'll never see me go out and flip out and do all these things because I'm transparent. You guys already know I'm human. I speak what I speak and I, you know, get it off of my chest. I don't have to hold anything in. I don't have to make sure anything is perfect for a label. I don't have to make sure anything is perfect for PR, nothing. I can be imperfect. I can have flaws because that's what I built my whole career on. I love that.
Life, nothing is all golden. Not for me, not for you, not for the guy working at McDonald's, not for the guy at Exxon, not for the lawyer who makes 6 figures a year. Nothing is all golden. For you to make something seem so flawless and so perfect, we both know what that really does. It actually brings stress to your life.
Yep.
Because you're trying to keep up with this persona of, oh yes, everything in my life is perfect.
Yep.
And that's not the case with everyone. Everyone should just be admitative to the fact that life is not all golden all the time.
Amen.
Now listen, not everybody is gonna understand or can relate to what I'm about to say. But there are some people in the past few months that have hit me up for advice. We're not gonna say those names because that's not what you do. These people are also public influencers. Some of them are singers. Some of them are rappers, asking me and telling me, bro, how do you deal with the comment section? How do you deal with what people say? How do you deal with trying to figure out what to say after this person says what they say? Here's what you do. You don't care what that person says. And And I know there's going to be plenty of people in the comments, oh, if you didn't care, you wouldn't be making this video. No. You can see the expression on my face. The stuff that is said to me does not bother me. I've been dealing with it for so many years that it's just become a game to me. And
ooh, I like how he is putting that, because as you guys know, man, I used to flip out in the comments sometimes. Like, I wouldn't even flip out, but I would respond to like hate comments and like pin it and stuff like that. And eventually it got to a point where I just stopped, and I was like, this energy, it doesn't bring anything for me. You know, I would keep comments in my head. I can have 1,000 beautiful, positive comments, but that one negative comment can just tear my day apart. And I would dwell on it, and I would keep it inside, and I would just let it eat at me, right? Until I got to a point where I started talking to other influencers, YouTubers, singers, rappers, and I started to realize what people think about me isn't my business. Whatever negative thing you have to say about me, you can say that. You have a right to your opinion, whatever. That just means you have too much time on your hands in your day to comment on my video, to hate me. Because I'm just a dude sitting here giving positivity, spreading love, showing you my reaction. And you're watching me and you want to comment a hate comment. Who really wins? You know? I like the way he's putting that.
In a sense. But some of these other people who are just now experiencing this type of behavior and it affecting their personal life, this is why I make the video. Because you never know. Hell, 1,000 people watching this video right now in the next 2 years could be famous. They could be going through this shit.
Exactly.
But I'm saying this stuff for the people that I know right now who've been hitting me up with personal problems due to being a public figure. Now listen, I know it's easier said than done. Oh, just don't read the comments or don't do that. This is why I paused the comments earlier, because I wanted people to come watch this video. You guys, people who are other influencers and whatnot. Because here's the thing. Once you're in this type of life, there's no getting out.
That's okay? A fact.
It's not saying you're Illuminati, this, that, and the other. Once you are in this life, you have to cope with this life.
Yep.
You have to learn how to play on it. Kind of like in kindergarten. When you see the big, huge jungle gym, you're like, shit, that's a really big-ass jungle gym. I don't know if I can climb to the top. A week later, what are you doing? You're hanging off the top bar, upside down, showing your friends. You climb to the top like it ain't nothing. Some people learn how to climb the jungle gym. Some people are afraid of the jungle gym. And when you're afraid of the jungle gym and you try to climb the jungle gym, what happens? You fall and you get hurt. You got to be confident in everything you're doing. Another thing, you have to realize that every single thing you do is going to be under a magnifying glass. Ooh. You are going to get a lot of good feedback. You're going to get a lot of shitty feedback. And I know, people cling to the bad comments more than they do the good ones.
Yep.
That is something you're going to have to work through as well. Listen, I went through my phase of where I really cared what people thought. I really did. To the point where I have one of my assistants over here right now. He knows, dude, I have destroyed tens of thousands of dollars worth of furniture, slinging them out second-story windows in my house. Trevor, you fucker. I have went outside with a baseball bat and I have destroyed hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of cars. For what? Because of what somebody said?
Yep.
Not only what somebody said, what someone said who's not in this room right now.
Yep.
They're not in my yard right now.
That's what people don't understand, is that shit mentally really fucks with you until you get to a point where it's like a light switch. You just truly become numb to it. You know, like I try to respond to comments. I try, and most of you guys get a response, but most of the time I don't read them. I don't read them. I'm not going to, because it's like war. You know, it's just a war. People want to go to war in the comments to make you go to war with yourself. And if anybody wants to be a YouTuber, influencer, rapper, anything like that, man, take care of your mental. Once you're secure in who you are and you know who you are and your family and friends know who you are, there's nothing that someone can say that will throw you off of that path. And I just started to realize that a year or two ago. I know who I am. So why should it matter what this person thinks of me when I just let them in to see just a snippet of my life, of my personality?
Now, they're not in this county right now. They're not in this state right now. Some of them aren't even in this country right now. So what someone who didn't know anything about me, has no say-so in my life, had to say through digital text, made me be angry in my actual life. Why?
Exactly.
For real. Why?
Exactly.
That's stupid, right? That's super stupid. But you know what? Guess whose fault that is? That's my fault. I let these people who aren't in my circle, who aren't my family members, people who I really don't have an emotional attachment to, people who set out to get on here and ruin your day. But you know why they're ruining your day? They're ruining your day because they think their day is already ruined.
Exactly.
They're weaker than you, which is why they're getting on your stuff saying the things they are to you. Because if they get over on you and make you feel some type of way where it shows on the internet, well, they just won. That's the biggest accomplishment they've had in the past fucking month, probably. And that is not a good thing for you, and it's not a good thing for the other person. I'll tell you something my grandfather used to tell me all the time. If somebody is giving you a hard time and bothering you and doing these types of things to you, it's one less person they're doing it to that can't take it. So what do you got to do? You got to run through it. You have to go through all these situations. You have to be put under this magnifying glass. You have to be pushed to your limits to the point where you just want to break. And then you know what you don't do? You don't break. You don't even let them see a speck of it. Hell, ignore them if you have to. Act like they don't even exist. Because if you're given a negative energy attention, it's just multiplying the negative energy. Especially if you have people that watch you and look up to you. And listen, I have not been the best influencer out there at all. I've done some pretty fucking dumb shit. So that's what we're doing. We're living and we're learning. And you're not gonna know everything. Until the day you die, you're not gonna know everything that you should have known. It's whether you give up or not. If you give up, well, you didn't do your best, dude. If you don't give up and you keep trucking through it, then dude, at least when you're gone, you tried and did as much as you could to better yourself. You know? 21-year-old me is not 29-year-old me. They're two separate people. It's whether you choose to let go of the old person and advance some things about yourself to become this new person.
Facts.
And just like everything else in life, it's not given to you. And being a public figure is not something that you just get a handbook for. Every public figure is different. Everyone has a different audience. Everyone has a different day-to-day life. Everyone has a different skill, a different talent. Nothing is the same. And there haven't, if you ask me personally, I don't think there's been famous people long enough for there to be a handbook. In this realm of life, the only way to get to the next level is get through the level. That's it. There's no cheating. There's no nothing. You are going to have emotional breakdowns. You are going to give a shit.
Church is preaching, man. Church, he's been really vocal and giving really good advice lately, you know? And that's because he's getting older, he's getting wiser, he's going through life, and he's seeing a lot of stuff being who he is, man. He's very inspirational right now. He's very he's motivating a lot of people, and I love that.
About what people think. You are going to do all these things, but are you going to let the people watch you break, or are you going to let the people watch you build on top of what they're trying to break? They don't like your hobby? Well, they're not doing it, so who cares? They don't like who you're dating? Oh well, they're not sleeping beside the person you're dating. They don't like what choices you've made in the past month. Well, you haven't really looked into what they're doing in the last month, so I don't think that matters either. They don't like who you choose to be friends with. Not their friends. You know what you do? You turn this off, and you get back to you, and you simply go do you. Whatever you feel like doing, go do it. Don't be like, oh, well, shit, I wonder what this person will think about me doing that, and I wonder what they'll say on the internet about me. Stop it. Just fucking stop. Okay? It's okay to have a normal portion of your life.
Yep.
It's okay to be a common person with an uncommon life.
Yep.
If you're an uncommon person with an uncommon life, you're going to have very uncommon things happen to you. And if you're not any form of common, if you ask me, you're not going to know how to deal with those issues. You're going to be asking a bunch of other people who don't live your life to figure out your life for you while they're living another life. Put the phone down sometimes. Go back to you. The world will be here when you're done doing it. And that goes for every type of person in the world. Because guess what? At the end of the day, we all start out common as fuck. I'm gonna get you, you little rascal.
Church speaking, man. Unplug. Unwind. Get back to being you, doing what makes you happy. Church is preaching, man. He's preaching. Hey, if you guys like this video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button for me. Thank you guys for commenting, sharing, and subscribing. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.